Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my ill-fated invasion of Ulthuan here in my Kraka Drak playthrough, where we just lost 3 powerful armies. It's a little disturbing. How's the defences in Arnheim? Reasonable, I'm going to start. But yeah, we just lost 3 powerful armies here. We've got a little invasion going on up there. So it is definitely time for us to start recruiting another army. I can't get Cromson for another turn, but I'm going to get somebody else in. Just as a baseline to start recruiting on. There we go. I'm going to start using some global recruitment to get units out quicker as well. No, actually, let's do this the other way around. So to start with, I'm going for that. That's going to take a few turns to get going, but it'll do us good. Against the elves, these guys, quarrelers, are better. That's 6 quarrelers in there. Doing a couple of these boys as well in, which will bring me up to 18. I also want some heroes in here. Runesmith. Cunning for the poison. And let me think. And a Thane, just to give us some other buffs. Ooh, that's nice. The physical resistance is lovely. There we go. I think missile resistance might be useful for some reason versus the elves there. So there we go. That's 1 army going. That's spent pretty much all of my money. Let's see. Damping to reduce their magic reserves. There we go. So that's that army on the way. That's going to take 4 turns. This army is going to... We're not going to capture the Shrine of Cain. Can I destroy it? Loot and occupy. But I'm actually just abandoning it. And then you're gonna get your butt back up here at full speed. There we go. Oh, no, I want Inspiring Presence and that. There we go. Right, and now down to over to our Bretonnian campaign, which isn't going terribly. I'd prefer it to be going a bit better, but let's drive them off.
Time for a reckoning. My axe thirsts for war. Let us begin.
Can't get there in 1 turn.
Attack! Aye. Move!
But I can certainly prepare.
The clan demands.
Now, they will probably come and try and push me off. We'll see how it looks tactics-wise. I might not stay and fight. But basically, I want to distract them until this army gets down. And we do have another army with some reinforcements on the way. Basically, my plan is to drive through Cologne and force them into peace so I can open up another front. Because we are going to get hit hard and fast here.
Summon me if you dare. What needs to be done? Got then! Ready to do the guild's bidding.
There we go. That's all good. Oops. I want to fight this one. I think I can do better with those odds. I shouldn't be on double time. I know that. It's their heroes who are the problem. Kalin, wow, Magey. They've got a few mages. I'm going to need to be aggressive because of their catapults, and obviously they've got decent range, but they've got less range than me. My front line is a bit crap, but my ranged is good. My ranged is equivalent to theirs. So long as I use my ranged tactically, strategically, I should be able to do a decent amount of damage to them here. Oh, and actually I have a catapult as well, so I can force them into me.
Let the vengeance begin, dwarf warriors. We demand blood.
So I want the dwarf warriors first. If you want to do this, guys, press shift backwards and forwards.
Miners, ready to serve.
So I'm kind of checkerboarding my front line a little bit here. In fact, I think I'm going to checkerboard my entire formation a bit. Just to give me a little bit more defense. So basically these guys are shielded, which is why they're being used in front like this. Oops. Oh yeah, that's fine. Whoa! Stop! Right, let's kill those Lyrian Reavers to start with. Those Silver Helms even.
For mountain and home. Warriors, come at them.
All of my ranged onto that unit because it's coming full my ranged. Nice thing about Dwarven Ranged is we are not the worst units in the world. However, my front line is getting shredded here, and this is the real danger. I need to support the front line. You guys can pull back down here. You guys can push up here. Let's clear this flank, please. Let's get those rangers. They are very elite rangers as well, which really doesn't help us. And their ranged is obviously killing my guys. At the same time, my ranged is doing decent damage to them. The issue is they all have buffs to... Oh no, they don't. I thought they did have buffs to range damage. There we go. Keep the fire on. Keep the fire on. Their ranged is now obliterating my ranged, which is problematic. Yeah, I probably maybe should have taken out their ranged to start with, but my front line... no. It's over. We did a reasonable amount of damage to them, though. Could have gone better, could have gone worse, effectively. Yeah, we killed 200 of them for 360 of me. So actually, it wasn't as bad as we made out. We did a lot of damage to my units. Maybe I should have focused a lot down their range to start with. But my front line was crumbling, and yeah. An interesting setup anyway. But no, that worked quite nicely for us there. So I'm happy with that. It was a loss, but I'm happy with the loss. It's always tricky to work out whether you should focus down the range. Generally, if you can focus down the range first. But my front line wouldn't have survived anyway. So, and you see, this is why this army is not staying here and is going to pull straight back. Ideally, what I'd like to do is... I might go and smash this port as well with that army, but I don't want it to stay. Oh! Okay. That seems to suggest this will be an easy auto. So I'm auto-saving. So I'm quick-saving and auto-resolving. And that means Corone is now defenseless.
Come then, messenger. Spit out you.
Oh, this is the annoying thing. This war is going to piss off a lot of people.
Armed and ready. Time for a reckoning.
Wait, what?
For the wisdom of Valea.
They reinforced Corone with another army.
Let us begin. On to glory for the ancestors. What? The throng agrees.
Fall for my beautiful ambush, please.
You dishonor me.
You know you want to fall for my beautiful ambush there. I could really use somewhere else to build up armies. I think I'm going to start converting Arnheim into a actual production hub. I'm saving because I'm not sure if I can get into the port while it's being sieged.
Not likely.
Not looking like it, but if I can get out and attack them from the side.
Attack! Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Don't really want that build. Don't really care about that building so much. Let's push some public order out, and yeah, it's gonna be hard holding this coast, especially if they come in force, guys.
Vengeful Rune Lord. I'm going. Lord of Clan Morgan.
And let's start another army in the Forges of Erengrad. I'm obviously going to put Cromson into another army somewhere else. And I can potentially do some recruiting up here as well.
Let us begin. Time for a reckoning.
And we'll get the lords out. Throw heroes out.
Ready. By the king's command.
Okay. There we go. That works nicely.
To war.
Let's put Cromson in charge of the Bretonian expedition then. There we go. Where he is sitting there waiting in ambush. He's probably also slightly better at waiting in ambush, so.
I have the forge eyes glowing. Thrust around.
Let's level up Hag Hall. And that's where we're leaving it. There we go. So we have now And I probably should have mustered my full military might before I even started this campaign, but still. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Whew. I thought he was declaring war on me then. That would have been the end of this playthrough, guys. Nice. I'm just going to auto that, guys, because it's probably better than I would have done. That does leave... Oh, for God's sake! We have kind of done the opposite here. The might of Bretonnia has obviously been smashing against us and falling brutally. So, unlike where we lost massively to the elves, we are doing very well versus the Bretonian threat. So we will take them on, but
Iron-willed. Heading out. By the grudge bearer's will. Ready. My axe thirsts for war.
let's start. No, I want to go in camp stance so I can replenish. Oh, I could go straight to him. That's a bit dangerous, but so long as the ambush goes off, we're in a very, very solid there. Solid position there, even. Okay, that's good. Smegging hell.
I find talking to your kind.
I am going to take losses. This is the real threat.
Summon me if you dare.
How did he move so goddamn far? He doesn't have a big army, but it's big enough.
What?
2 turns. 2 turns to completion on that force there. See, there's no way in on this coast, which gives me a bit of a problem. So you're going to head up to there now, and then come round to try and deal with this incursion.
Fellow Dawi, it is an honor. Nigh.
Oh, wow, yeah. I have pissed off the world. Ain't good, guys. Ain't good.
Move! On your skills, Dawi. For the wisdom of the layer.
Right.
And
Runesmith. Aggressive, I like. That's also good. I like the physical resistance.
runes are ready.
It
Agreed.
is undeniably good in almost every single situation.
Ready. Let us begin.
Okay, so the armies are coming on well. As long as I can keep the armies rolling, I can keep on hitting here. And ideally hitting above my weight, but we'll see how it goes. Yvres is technically not more powerful than me, but it's the fact I've got a whole coalition of people. They're also at war with other factions, which does help me. Chas is my real worry. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, he's not really somewhere he can do too much, but still. Kinda wish I could buy some armies off them. Off Bretonia, because, yeah. Mercenaries, please! Oh, beautiful! Please don't march another army up into... Oh, for God's sake! I have to fight this one. This is definitely winnable, but, and there's a big but, it's winnable, but they've got some good units here. We're going to checkerboard it up again. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive for my front line, and I'm going to, they don't have much in the way of range, so that kind of protects me a bit. So we're going to checkerboard these guys up as well. So what I'm doing here, guys, if you don't know, is I'm putting them in a line. Control, back and forth to put them into squares. Alt to move them, and then I select the units and just move their position a bit. And checkerboard formations are very good, because what this means is that I will get hit in various places, but they won't necessarily be able to get to me, and my ranged will be able to keep firing at them throughout the whole engagement. Drop some stones onto their ranged. We're going to try and focus fire these guys down as soon as they start coming into range. As soon as they're in range of all my units, we'll focus fire this unit down first. They do have silver shields, which means they are resisting 50% of my damage. But that's still a lot of damage I can pile in there. I want these guys to move forwards because I'm fed up of them taking damage. Also, the square formations generally allow you to spread yourself a bit better for... allow you to get better arcs of fire onto them. I should probably take down their chariots next because they are anti-infantry, so they will shred my ranged if they get in there. They did a lot of damage to me there. Stay on them. They're going to absolutely obliterate them, but that's fine. I need to kill their prince, to be fair, as well, but... I want you to get in on the prince to distract him so these guys can pull back a bit. Good, you've broken them. You can switch onto that next. Right, all of my ranged onto that prince. You guys pull back, please. Oh, back onto them, please. We should deal with that prince in fairly short order. Let's just try and open up. Basically, there, what I'm trying to do there is I'm trying to open him up a bit more so my guys can shoot it a bit more. But that's what I wanted to avoid. They're back on the prince just to keep him distracted so my ranged can pull out a bit. Basically, I'm just trying to keep my ranged away from the lord so they can keep shooting. The rest of their army is broken utterly. And he is about to break and die. There we go. You guys can pull off her, and my ranged will absolutely shred her. There we go. It might sound daft. Actually killing the Lord might not have been the best thing there, because they will now get a free Lord in their next turn. Their chariots were probably the most dangerous thing, but we dealt with them reasonably well. Yeah, nice battle. Not the easiest. We did take a lot of damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, Elven Spears are good, solid defensive units, so it's always going to be problematic dealing with them. But I'm quite happy with that. We'll see. I hate it when they double time around like that to avoid you. It just becomes infuriating, guys. Seriously, why did they go to war?
Let us begin. For the wisdom of Valea, master of runecraft. Heading out. Summon me if you...
Oh, I love it when I can't.
The throng agrees. Casting the runes.
Once again, doing the same thing there. Try and pull him out into us. I mean, soon we're going to have enough to siege even Carome with everything in it.
My axe thirsts for war. Got then.
One more turn.
The axe thirsts for war. Players will it shall be done.
For 15, we're just going to fill that up with these guys.
The throng agrees. For the wisdom of Valea. Let us begin.
There we go. All going good there. You are pulling back, which is fine for now. You'll start pulling down here next turn. They've gone the other way, so I can afford to sit there. I'm going to launch the next invasion from here and try and build up some defences here. And yeah, anyway, that's where we're going to end it. So hopefully Bretonnia will stop being able to reinforce Couronne soon, and we'll be able to actually take it. Ideally, I'd just like to take these two places, then peace out. I mean, they may. No. They were willing to peace out, I would have accepted it, and then just sailed all of these guys over to Couronne, but they're not. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. An extra special thank you to my channel members and Patreons. And thank you to everybody who has watched. Please do like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this, and pop a comment down below. Cheers, guys.